Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steve raises Konstantin's doubts while Brady tracks down astounding help from Kristen. Still in his New Year's Eve garments, Brady gravely returns home to Marlena, upset he was unable to see Tate in holding. Brady did everything in his power to aid him, but he only made things worse. He's the most awful dad on earth. Marlena offers her best useful tidbits prior to welcoming Brady to join her, Steve, and John at the bar. Brady acknowledges as a raging Kristen shows up. Sitting on his bed in the Kyriakis' house, Konstantin studies physical photographs, pondering, could this be the man? However, he should be dead. Konstantin decides to continue his research. After Eric gets Sloane up on Holly via telephone, he tells her he needs to go see his cousin, Teresa. He'll be home in a hurry. A restless Sloane brings Melinda over. She can't live with the culpability and double-dealing, particularly now that Nicole could lose her other kid. They need to give the child back. More, what will an individuals of high standing return mean for Danny? Teresa leans into Alex, who embraces her on his couch with his arms around her. As Alex attempts to support Teresa at home, he proposes she contact her ISA father and sibling for help. She makes sense of Shane's on a secret mission, and Andrew won't make things happen on the grounds that he presumably believes Tate's a screw-up, very much as is she. Alex urges her not to discuss herself like that, but rather she mourns the things she's done as of late. At the point when he nudges, she streaks back to conspiring with Konstantin to pursue Alex, yet covers that it was a summed-up assertion. At the point when Eric comes by, Teresa expects it to let her know a horrendous parent she. Instead, Eric gives her a hug and assures her that he doesn't think badly of Tate or Holly. She inquires as to whether he makes a decision about her. He describes how he killed Holly's dad while driving alcoholic. Nobody understands better compared to he that they all need sympathy. He is there to help, anything that she wants. Teresa thinks there is something he can do. John tells Steve about EJ's hatred for Tate at the pub. They irately ascend as Konstantin limps in. Konstantin illuminates them their endeavor to force him to leave was a hopeless disappointment. At the point when they request him gone, Konstantin says the main way that will happen is assuming they seize him in the future or murder him. He distinctly takes a gander at John and says, I wouldn't rule it out for you. More, G.H. Allam's close-to-home achievement. He reviews John seeming to be a professional killer in the corner when they captured him. Konstantin's hands are spotless. Could John at any point say something similar? John takes steps to settle on one decision to the ISA to transport him off to a ruined island. Konstantin jeers. He could begin once again, very much like Mr. Dark has, in a spot that helps him to remember his wonderful home in Aria. Upon Steve's response, Konstantin inquires as to whether he knows the spot. Melinda makes an unequivocal highlight Sloane, who respects her with crossed arms. At Sloane's, Melinda powerfully reminds her companion how terrible things will be for them would it be advisable for them they be uncovered. Sloane yields. She is simply overwhelmed by everything, particularly Leo's extortion. He's draining her dry, and she stresses over what he'll request straight away. Sloane informs Melinda concerning Nicole capturing Jude and how she keep Nicole from being charged. She did it for Eric, however she hates to see Nicole strolling around, realizing that she helped her. Melinda asks why she's feeling frustrated about her now. For the benefit of both of them, she urges her to keep going. More, apparition star flaunts pregnancy at Brilliant Globes. Kristen motions as she harshly makes a highlight Brady. Marlena sees as he sticks his jawline to her. Kristen enters the penthouse, requesting to know where Brady's been. He should see Rachel an hour prior. After she yells about how squashed Rachel is, Brady advises Marlena to go to the bar and he'll go along with them later. Whenever she's gone, Brady makes sense of for Kristen about Tate and how EJ is attempting him as a grown-up. Kristen mellow. She didn't have the foggiest idea about this was going on the grounds that she's been away. He doesn't have the foggiest idea how to tell Rachel. She offers to do it for him, yet he thinks about what the catch is. Kristen guarantees Brady there's no trick. She wouldn't wish imprisonment on her most awful adversary, not to mention her little girl's sibling. She cares very little about exacerbating things. Brady earnestly says thanks to her and requests an opportunity to make it up to Rachel. Kristen transfers that Rachel had a terrible dream about Brady being dead, which she reasons implies she misses him. Close to home, Brady misses her, as well. Kristen consents to allow him to make it dependent upon her, however assuming he disheartens her once more, he'll pay. More, Dan Furigel on EJ's personal state. At home, Alex folds an arm over Teresa as they face Eric, who holds a rosary. At the loft, Teresa begs Eric to have Nicole reason with EJ. He will converse with her, however not while Nicole manages the vulnerability of Holly's condition. Teresa empties. He gives her the rosary grandmother Caroline gave him when he turned into a minister, encouraging all her confidence. Teresa thanks him through tears. At the bar, a protective Steve demands he doesn't know Arya and compromises Konstantin again as Marlena enters. Konstantin goes maybe a little overboard with Dr. Evans prior to leaving. He thinks about Steve's knowledge of Arya outside. Might it at any point truly be? After such a long time? Back inside, Steve promises Konstantin will be gone, and soon. You can depend on that. More, the secret extends in regards to John's and Steve's past. John and Steve guardedly stand behind Marlena as she seriously faces Konstantin in the bar. Eric gets back as Melinda inquires as to whether she will destroy them. Sloane surprises Eric while covering by announcing that Melinda will be Jude's godmother. After Melinda leaves, Eric asks Sloane for what valid reason she appears to be disturbed. Sloane folds Jude's garments as she says she simply has a great deal going on. At the point when Eric goes to make supper, Sloane takes full breaths. At the penthouse, Kristen and Brady energetically chit-chat about how much hollering she had arranged. She vows to guarantee he and Rachel get the ball really rolling. Brady appreciates her. It was hard not being with her over special times of year. Kristen guarantees him she ruined her spoiled. She'll send him a video. However, it is not the same. Brady needs to see her face to face. He destroys as he mourns letting his children down. She grasps his hand, guaranteeing him his children love him. He'll get past this and show up for them since it's what his identity is. She maneuvers him into a hug. More, Eric marts off on Kristen's response. Wearing her pink quill coat, Teresa sits inflexibly with shut eyes and holding a rosary. Alex is astounded to find Teresa imploring in their front room. She asserts that although she may not be a good Catholic, it is her faith. He steers dependent upon her, calling her attractive when she asks. She pulls back from his endeavored kiss, thinking about what on God's green earth he's doing. Alex apologizes. He simply needed to cheer her up the most ideal way he knows how. She calls it absolutely improper. While their relationship has generally been physical, Alex states he needs to show up for her inwardly, as well. Anything that she wants. She settles, dependent upon him as he wonders over how life tosses individuals together when they need each other most. Like both of them. He appreciates meeting her. She responds the feeling with a tangled articulation. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.